Just don't F me up.
This is going to be a special episode. Welcome back. Don't Up Them Up podcast. We're
I
here.
it's funny you omitted welcome back to the shit show because you got a rude forking awakening this week of your shit show.
It has the shit show of all shit shows.
You laugh. I'm laughing into my dissociation.
I laugh so I don't cry, okay?
Please tell us. I mean, first of all, you did the self-care of all self-cares. You went on a girls' trip to a whole other country.
I sure did.
One of your comrades was famous.
Yeah. Fame and fortune.
Fame and fortune. Please tell our audience who you saw at your hotel.
Well, folks, I was sitting about, let's say, maybe like 4 feet behind for a short period of time. Drum roll. Christine Brown from Sister Wives and her new husband.
Her husband, they're like freshly wed.
Freshly wed.
Yeah.
The resort had a convention for, I don't know if I can say it, MLM thing. Like you put the stuff in the drink and you shake it up and they're like, this is gonna give you energy and make you lose weight and like make your skin great and like fix your life and
like fix your life.
So they were having a convention of that and she sells it. And so I'm assuming that's why she was there, but we saw her. It was fun. I got too anxious. Like I was too nervous to go tell her hi.
And then she left her spot because your music was too loud and then sweary.
And we may or may not have also been smoking a vape constantly. So I'm not sure. I just don't feel like maybe that's her style.
I just because her and Cody aren't together anymore. Is she still a Mormon?
I think she's left that faith.
Okay. Presumably she still has some remaining faith.
Yes. But I don't think she's in that faith anymore. And I mean, she seems like she's lived a pretty faithful life, so probably our unedited Nicki Minaj and our cursing and our vaping and stuff maybe wasn't her vibe.
Yeah, and that's fine. We can't be everybody's flavor, right? And if you're not going to be somebody's flavor, it's maybe an ex sister wife Mormon that you have the least in common with.
Right? That's a fair point.
I'm not. We don't talk a lot about faith. I know you're not Mormon.
No, I'm not.
And I know you're not like an evangelical, but yeah, even if you believe in the Lord and baby Jesus, you still probably don't have a ton in common with
her. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So we were on the beach in Punta Cana.
Oh,
it was beautiful.
Dirty to me.
85 degrees and sunny all day, every day. The evenings were not so cold that you had to like wear a jacket. You could just like we just wore dresses, tank tops. We were cool enough, warm enough, all inclusive. So we ate and drank our gourds out.
Oh,
it was glorious.
Oh my gosh.
Glory. The day I came back being like, you know what, we've still got it. Because our first night there, we met a rich pilot who invited us to go on a sailboat the next day.
What?
We didn't go. But he was like, yeah, we're going sailing. We chartered a sailboat. So if you guys want to come, you should come. Told us where to go and what time to be there. And we were like, and then didn't go. We saw Christine Brown.
Right.
The day we saw her, somebody had given us their rented cabana for the rest of the afternoon. and they were just like, "We're done using it, so if you guys want it."
Oh,
Mhm. We got hit on by a doctor.
oh my gosh.
So, we had a pretty good time.
I mean, the thing you get to take with you is the tan and the self-esteem.
Yeah, yeah.
My
We got
God.
drunk and danced on the beach one day, and there was a dude who was, like, trying not to be obvious that he was taking a video of us, but it was pretty obvious. 'Cause I'm sure we just looked like freaking fools.
Amazing.
Nobody cared.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh my gosh.
The
Great.
travel part was not great,
Mm,
not great at all,
mhm.
but we made it. And then also, it was so lovely to get back to my kids. They missed me so much,
Aw.
and they, like, were really sweet and gave me big hugs, and Cody said Maxton asked, "Where'd mama go?" like 10 million times. So that was really cute. And that lasted probably like 15, 20 minutes.
Wow.
And then we were back to our regularly scheduled bullshit.
Tell them about the Snapchat.
Oh, okay, my first morning back at the morning routine by myself because I got back Monday night and then worked Tuesday morning at 8. I got home at like 10 p. Worked at 8 a.m. Tuesday. Poor planning, but it is,
Oh.
yeah. Um, so Wednesday, I Cody went back to work. It was my morning to like get everybody out the door
Mm.
so I could be at work for my 8 o'clock client. And we were trying to get out the door, and Maxton, who is 2, was having one of the mornings where she was furious both at the fact that she wanted a shirt on and that also that she did not want the shirt on. And so she was bawling, and she also wouldn't put socks on. And so she was just in pants, and she was trying to get into the garage while asking for a shirt and also refusing the shirt. So I started there and I took a video of her. Then I opened up the garage door because I could hear the boys screaming out there. And they were in the dark with the truck door open. One was scream crying, one was making fun of the other one for scream crying because someone went out of turn with getting in first.
Yeah.
It's real day ruiner, you know. When your forking brother just gets in the truck, not his turn to go
Not
first.
his turn.
It's enough. It's enough, to
Mhm,
like set you off for the day.
mhm, mhm.
So I panned around to all that and I said, "Somebody please remind me why the fuck we came home."
And then after that, you had to go to work.
Okay, and it gets better because don't usually have to do the drop-offs on Wednesdays because Cody is usually off, but to accommodate my vacation, he had to go and work on Wednesday and just totally throw me off.
Mm.
So I had to take her to daycare. I had to bribe and threaten the boys that they had to be quiet and sit still. And I left them in the living room. I worked, dropped her off, came back, got them set up, saw one client,
Oh,
got them. I was like, all right, let's go. We have their stuff ready. I had to run them to school and then be back for my 9 a.m.
what?
Yep. Yeah.
That I mean, just hearing that makes me sweaty. Like, I cannot handle I think I'm just at the top of my window of tolerance so often that, like, a speedy schedule, I can't.
Mm-hmm. A lot of back and forth. And then I had to do the same thing in the afternoon. Hendrix had to be picked up. They say be there at 2:55. So I worked my 2 o'clock client, ended a few minutes early, ran to pick him up, came back, had a 3 and a 4.
Oh my gosh.
It was great. Really, I've really been thrown right back into it all,
Yeah.
putting in grocery orders, figuring out we only have like one sleeve of diapers left.
Oh,
Like,
I hate that.
so, it's just,
Yeah.
you get right back to it.
Yeah. That is kind of that's how you do life though. Like it's like I mean you do all of the things. You're up at 4 o'clock in the morning, you don't go to bed until 10, but you're always doing stuff. I don't think you've ever said like, I think I'm gonna take some time for me.
Until I do the extreme. It's very all or nothing.
Yeah, then I'm gonna go to Punta Cana.
I'm literally leaving. Also, the other 3 women that I went with, so sweet, lovely. They're the best moms. They talked to their kids. They FaceTimed them like daily.
Yeah.
I FaceTimed my children exactly 0 times.
Could they're not FaceTimers, to be fair. I've attempted to FaceTime with them and all of a sudden you're face down in the toilet, like,
Mhm.
I'm still here.
Running around the house with them, like, yeah, no,
No,
no. I
no.
texted Cody a couple of times. I text my mom to let her know we made it.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, I was like, nope.
Yep.
I had told him before I left, like, that I didn't want update. I don't want to know how things are going
Mhm.
because
Yeah. You
it's
can't
not
do
my problem.
anything from there.
Yeah, it's not my problem. Like, so and so is being naughty today. I don't give a shit. I'm going to the beach.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Don't give me something to worry about.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was great.
Oh, so good. So good. And then you're going on another trip to Florida, but you're taking the kids with and your husband. He gets
And
to come too.
yeah, I'll allow it.
Mhm.
You guys are going too.
Yeah, so we're going to Mexico for my brother's wedding. It, anxiety isn't a big enough word.
Yeah. Have you ever flown with the girls before?
Never,
Mhm,
never.
mhm,
I don't fly with people, I realized. I so when we moved to Scotland, that was my first flight.
mhm.
That was kind of, that's a kind of a big way to have your first experience.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of stuck with me because we had to do customs and we had a lot of luggage because we're moving and
Moving.
then but the plane ride was super easy because there was like nobody on it.
Oh,
So they let everybody who had kids got to go to the back of the plane and we had a whole row and we slept in our row. It was the easiest.
unheard of.
Yeah. And I was in 6th grade, my brother was in 4th grade, so we were older.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
kids are 2 and 4, and I'm just very anxious about packing. I've already started packing. I started packing 2 weeks ago
Mhm.
because once I find something, it is lost because my kids are little kleptos. Like, I'll find when the snow melted, I found a pair of goggles,
Mm,
a flickin' chicken, and like several toys that have been missing. I was like, how did you even get these outside? I don't understand because I'm with you
mhm,
or my husband is with them.
mhm.
Snow melted and like this array of things that had been missing revealed itself in the front yard. So that was my moment when I decided I'm going to start packing now and zipping the suitcase and
Mm,
hiding it in my closet
mhm.
because things like swim shoes, goggles, they're the flower girls, so I'm packing their dress now so that they don't take it out and like play with it, get dirty, etc. Like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I'm like you said, like the your flight was or your customs experience, the lines, and then you're stuck on the tarmac. Like, I'm so scared that's gonna happen because it's already a 4.5 hour flight.
yeah. Mhm.
I'm gonna give them Dramamine.
Yep.
I have really been doing my research about the pros and cons of giving them a little Benadryl
Mhm.
because we fly in the morning, which is not their nap time, but
Right.
perhaps they'll nap because we have to get up at like 4 a.m. to get there.
Yep.
But that's like a normal wake time for my oldest. So I'm a little anxious for her because she has so much energy. I did
Yep.
hear that there's a playground at MSP.
I just saw it at the little one, Terminal 2. They have like a little climber thing.
Okay.
Um, and that's where we're flying out of with ours. So I was like, noted, because
Noted.
we're gonna go there. Um, and if you try a little Benadryl, like on a Saturday, like
Oh, good.
when she's up at her normal time. But yes, give her a little Dramamine
Yeah.
and like whatever the dose would be, like a half a dose or whatever, and see how it impacts her.
Yeah.
Like, see if she's sleepy, see if because you wouldn't want it to go the opposite and have her be like,
Yeah. Which sometimes happens for her. Like,
yeah, yeah,
melatonin.
yeah.
I'll give her, if I give her like a half a gummy, she's okay. But one time I was like desperado. I gave her 2 gummies, so it's like 2 milligrams, and she was like running laps upstairs.
She's like, I gotta run this energy out.
Yes.
Yeah. So try it and see how it goes.
Hmm. I kind of wonder, we have such an elaborate sleep routine now.
Hmm.
Since we did our sleep episode, I got ideas from you, and then I've just been like deep diving into occupational therapy blogs and Instagrams and play therapy ones, and there's this OT blog, I'll post it if I can find it again, that gave some examples of like um if you have a big kid who likes rocking, how to do, it's like a yoga move basically, and you're like holding them and rocking them. And then there's an OT where you do like a blanket burrito, but they show you like the special way to wrap it. We've been
Oh.
doing that. We've been doing a hot pack that has like lavender in it when you microwave it.
Hmm.
We've got these like series of books that are all about sleep. It's like it's working. And I
For
was
now.
like, that's the thing, is like bedtime was taking 2 hours. And so I was like, I want this to go more quickly. And
Hmm.
so I've developed a routine where she falls asleep, but it takes 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know. Anyway, that was a tangent. We were due for a tangent.
I mean, we'd hardly had any.
And we would have gone 15 minutes of talking.
Yeah.
My God.
My God.
So
Well,
yeah.
okay. So yes, try that and see how it works. And then here's the other thing that I was thinking is I want to get some like new games for the iPads, but like not let them play them
Yep.
until and like stop with Bluey or stop with the thing for a little while.
Hmm.
So like when we're on the plane, they're like, "Oh, this. I haven't watched this in forever. I haven't done this in forever." Like
Yes.
it's a new game. And then I also saw someone, I don't remember who, but someone got a new like little tackle box and put a shitload of snacks in it.
Yes. I think you said that to me because I got, it's not a tackle box, it's one of those like bead organizers. So the cubes are a little bit bigger.
Yep.
I got a couple of those.
Hmm.
Also, those will be nice like by the pool. And
Yeah.
like it's not like we're gonna go on any excursions, but like
Yeah. But you have all inclusive, right? So like
mhm,
then you can just be like, bring
mhm.
us fries, please.
Right. I just learned we can't go on the beach there. You can't do the ocean or the beach because the water is so wild.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. It's all like taped off. You used to be able to go on the beach, but now even the beach is closed off.
Because
Yeah.
the waves are so big? Or is there sharks?
Both.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
And okay, we love sharks. We text
Very.
each other shark shit all the time. It's fine.
Mhm.
It's not great white sharks. There are great white sharks in that area, but they will not be there when we're there. They will have migrated
Hmm.
further north to have their babies.
Cold
And
water, right?
yeah, so they go to
water.
like San Francisco.
Okay.
Um, God, which is a whole.
Oh my God.
This is an important tangent. When I was pregnant, no, this was before I was pregnant. I was on all these like pregnancy hormones for IVF,
Hmm.
and we had to take a trip for my husband's best friend's wedding. And so we were going to be in San Francisco, and I was like, oh, I'm going to Google if there's any like shark stuff happening. And when we were there, the great white sharks we're going to be there like having their babies. And like, yeah, I was like, oh my God, I want to see great white sharks so bad.
Hmm.
So I looked at these boats and I texted this guy and I was like, yo, I saw your website, talk to me about shark shit. And he was like, you will be just about 2 weeks too late. And I just like burst into tears.
Hmm.
And I called my husband at work. I interrupted his work day. And I was like bawling. And he was like, what happened? What happened? What happened? And I was like, there aren't going to be any sharks. Like, what about sharks? Like, no sharks in California. And he was like, I need you to calm down. He's so patient and gentle. And then I finally like explained it, and he was like, okay, but you're okay? Yes,
No, I'm
I,
not okay. We're
I
2 weeks too late to see the fucking sharks. What aren't you getting?
favorite.
Like, I'm devastated right now.
I really was.
I
Really
remember
was.
talking to you about it, and you were like, I cried for like an hour yesterday.
I was unwell. There was a lot of progesterone
Mhm.
surging in my body. And the
Plus, you just
progesterone
needed
wanted to see the sharks.
yeah, and you needed a win at that point. And
Oh
like,
my God,
this
yeah.
was gonna be your win. You were so
That's right.
excited about it. Like, this was gonna be the thing. Like, you were hanging on by a fucking thread. And it was like, but I'm gonna get to see the great whites. We're going to, it's the right time of year.
Oh my God. I do remember we talked about this we went to Chipotle for lunch.
Mhm.
And I was telling you this, and now that you say this, I remember saying to you, um, in my infertility grief, I was like, there has to be a reason why this isn't happening right now.
Mhm.
And it was about like, then I have time to organize all my closets. I have time to like I was reaching, but it was
Yeah.
things that would like settle me enough. Like this
Yep.
isn't happening because there's this grand plan in the universe.
Mhm.
And eventually, like after 4 years, you're reaching. And it was to a place where I was like, because I have to organize all my closets.
Mhm. Then.
Then the shark shit happened, and I was like, oh, it's because like I wouldn't go to great white sharks if I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
So obviously this boat was supposed to happen so that I could see the sharks before I have kids. Because if a shark eats me when I have kids, that's pretty devastating. But if a shark eats me without kids, that's not as sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was that. So yeah, there are sharks in Mexico, but they won't be there when we're there, which is probably the best because I'm not going on a boat where there's sharks with my children.
Yeah. Yeah. That wouldn't be probably the best idea.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No.
Especially not with the
I
connection that we have. Can't
they
trust them.
picture them at the cabin when they're just like no qualms jumping in,
Naked.
just naked. Always naked.
Get up every morning, we dress them. We
Yeah.
redress them several times throughout the day.
So many times.
By like 4 p.m., it's like, fine, just be naked then.
Just
If
be
you want to
naked.
put your butt crack in the sand, your bare butt crack, I guess I will spend 20 minutes later rinsing all the sand out of your crack. Like, go to it, bro.
Go to it. I've lost any will to fight.
Yep. Any semblance of control.
Yeah. And this is why we pack so much to go to the cabin.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
much. My trunk was full last time, and you were like, I was like, yeah, it's one night. And to be fair, I have things here already for them, but I had like two coolers, two
Mm.
checked size suitcases.
Don't laugh. Like, we've literally got all this here, and you're like, "Yeah, it's okay."
That I have such bad anxiety, you guys.
Yeah. So how are you gonna like, what are you envisioning for the packing plan for your trip?
You mean, yeah, so at first I was gonna do just carry-ons, and then my brother-in-law, who flies all the time, especially internationally, he was like, "Don't do that to yourself. Like, you're gonna have the 2 kids." And we are flying with my folks, so there'll be 4 adults to 2 kids. Um, on the plane, that's not as much help because my mom and I get super sick when we travel, and Dave is disabled, so, like, being on the plane for that long, he's gonna be in tough shape.
He's gonna be so sore. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Well, and that's another thing, we have to pack all of his devices,
Yeah.
and that's a whole nother thing, is, like, we're going long enough where we have to bring his like, the big traction machine, but, I mean, that
Mhm.
has to go in a big
Mhm.
suitcase.
But medical stuff, like medical devices fly for free.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I gotta look into that then because
Yes. And also so do like car seats and strollers and like all of that stuff.
should I bring a stroller?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would. Because then even when you're like going to find something to eat or going to find your spot at the pool, then it's like a hub for all your crap. You know,
Yes.
like, and then Emma can ride,
Mhm.
like chill, and you can pull her right up to the table and like
Yeah.
not like get her out and stuff. Like you can just pull her right up and like you guys can eat. And then sometimes, I don't know, depending on the resort, sometimes it's a bit of a walk
Oh,
from your room to like the pool or to the restaurant or to the other pool or whatever.
okay.
It'd be handy to have.
Can I bring a double?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's usually what I do.
Okay.
Usually what I like to do is we get there. So when we're going in March, I think I prepaid to check 2 big bags. So I'm like, we're gonna check 2 big bags and then we're just gonna have like the shit we need on the airplane with us. So we'll get there, we'll get rid of our 2 big bags and all 3 of our car seats.
Oh, wait, how does that work?
So you check them. Like when you like at the same place where they take your big bags,
Okay.
give them to them there.
Okay.
You don't have to haul them around the airport.
Oh, nice.
You just get there and get through the line and like they take them. Get bags for them, otherwise they'll get filthy.
Oh, like trash bag or something?
No, get like a car seat bag from Amazon
Oh, okay.
for like 15 bucks. Mine have like backpack straps on them, which are really nice because then you don't have to like carry it. You can just like back. So Cody and I usually Huxley has the just the booster, so we usually clip that in to one of the other ones and put two in one.
Okay.
And we each wear a big backpack. We each pull a luggage and then we bring the double stroller and we keep that with us. So we
Okay.
get that. So then you can have that at the airport for your
Okay.
time and then you gate check it. So they'll take it like you walk down like right as you're about to step onto the plane, you fold it up and leave it there.
Okay.
And right when you're getting off, it's there. So then they can like
Oh.
get back into it. So you'll have it for like going to wait for your bags and all that stuff.
Oh,
It,
nice.
it's super nice.
What? So you don't need the car seat on the plane.
No,
Okay.
no. Some people do, but it sounds like a literal nightmare to haul it on and like do
Yeah.
all of that to me.
Mhm.
And just to have it for your 2 hours at the airport of like
Yeah.
running around trying to burn off energy and like trying to get 17 coffees so you can like survive.
Yes.
And you have to then haul them with you. So we get there, we get rid of everything except for like a diaper bag and then their bags of snacks and
Hmm.
iPads and stuff.
Okay.
And then yeah, that's what I find the easiest. And checking them is just so much easier. Then you don't have to worry about like the full size baby lotion that you have along and the this and the that.
Hmm. Oh yeah. So I'm doing people's hair and makeup,
Mhm.
and I was looking at travel size of the things that I need, like the hairspray and the tanning lotion or whatever, and I was like, that's as much as a check bag. Like I might as well check the bag and bring the stuff that I already have, because
Mhm.
the tanning stuff that I use it's a little more expensive, but then it doesn't like streak and be like
Oh,
looking
yeah.
gross. The
Yeah.
little travel size one of that was $30, which is not that much less expensive than the full size one. But that's where these people get you. These corporations in America, they're trying to get you all your money, and they said you got it. You need, oh, you don't want to check a bag, okay? 3 milliliters, that's the limit. I'm gonna give you a deal. 2 arms, one leg.
Mhm.
Not
Mm.
all extremities. You can keep your one leg, okay?
Or you can do 2 legs in your face. You pick.
2 legs in your face. Depends on the face. Woo! Your face, $50. Your face, two.
Two.
$2. $2. $2 for your face.
Oh my god. Yeah. I overpack usually.
I feel like we have to. And I feel like I need to, in their carry-ons, not just have like the books and the iPad and this collar.
I like it.
It's like slapping me in my face. I like it. Um, I'm gonna bring like extra clothes too, because somebody's gonna get
Oh,
a
yeah.
spill
Yeah.
or whatever.
Or a poop or a whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody has to have an extra outfit. Even you need an extra shirt
Yeah.
in case somebody spills all over you. Um, yeah. Extra
Yeah.
unders, all that stuff.
Ugh.
Carry-ons.
This is
And you can you can bring their water bottles and just have them be empty until you get through security. And then
oh, okay.
and
Yes.
milk and juice and all that, you can bring that. They'll let that through even though that's a liquid.
Oh, okay.
So you can have that stuff. But bring their water bottles because
Okay.
depending on the airline, we I said many times, we flew a cheaper airline because we're on a budget. And you get for free included with your I think my flight to the Dominican was $730. So included with that is one thimbleful of your drink of choice, pop, water, juice, each way. You get one thimbleful on the way there, and one thimbleful on the way home. Not a snack. Don't even think about it unless you
No.
have like $9 to
Uh,
spend. Then you can buy some snacks. So you got to just bring everything.
mhm.
All the water and juice but then they gotta pee a lot.
Yeah.
It's not a vacation, it's a trip
It is a trip in which we just do our same routine elsewhere.
without the conveniences of home.
Yeah. That's the other thing, like sleeping away from home. Sleep is
Hmm.
hard enough, but sleeping elsewhere. My aunt, I was on the phone with my aunt this weekend. She's like, "Oh, the kids are going to sleep so well. They're going to be so busy during the day." And I was like, "What? You, oh, I mean,
Hmm.
maybe Emma will, but no, my oldest, she's going to be so jazzed because there's going to be so many people that she wants to hang out with that nighttime is going to be, that's going to be hard. She's going to have to say goodnight to people. She really struggles with that,
Hmm.
especially because my aunt and uncle are going to be there, and Maddie loves them, but they live really far away, so we don't get to see them as much.
Yeah.
Um, but my aunt is the literal sweetest. She sends them cards, like once a month. You name the holiday, she sends them a card.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
It's so cute because even though we don't see them very much, my kids know who they are.
Mm-hmm. That's so
And yeah, so it's gonna be hard to say like good night to them at night because she knows like
yeah.
she just was gonna miss them. And same with my parents.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Well, why aren't I going with them?" Like, because you're going with me, your mom.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you guys have to start talking about it now. Like
Good
on
point.
vacation, we're gonna have this many days, and every night, here's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to say goodnight.
Hmm.
Because everybody's gonna go to their own rooms and go to bed.
Good. Oh, I like that.
And just start that in. I'm already planning. We don't go for a little over a month, and the Airbnb we're staying in has a bunk bed situation.
Oh,
So two of them sleep in there, and one of them is going to have to sleep separately. And what I want to do is have Hendrik sleep by himself because he's the sleep troublemaker of
yeah,
the bunch.
yeah.
But he's not going to want to do that. And
Hmm.
so we're going to have to start talking about that soon to be like, okay, maybe it's okay if you fall asleep in there or if you fall asleep in front of the TV, and then I'm going to move you into your own bed for the night. But this bunk bed is so cool. It's got a slide.
What?
Yeah. So they're like really jazzed. And I think there are 3 beds in there, but there's no freaking way they're all going to sleep in one room. We'd get like
No.
42 minutes of sleep every night.
Oh, yeah. No way.
So,
No way. Too exciting.
I know.
I don't remember being like this as a kid. Like I remember sleeping just fine, even in hotels and stuff. I mean, what's wrong with today's youth?
I don't know, man. I don't think it's everybody. I don't think everybody has this much trouble. I think
Yeah.
we won the lottery in the sense that we have children who still don't sleep.
Mm.
It's great.
Doobie-doop-be-doopie-bow. Doobie-doop-bow.
Uh, uh,
Mm.
ah. Wait, it's not picking up your voice.
Dang
You have to
it.
speak loud. Whispers don't work.
That's right. Hard to tell secrets.
Yeah, there's no secrets here. Clearly.
We just recorded basically a normal conversation to share with 100 people.
Yeah. Just listen to us shoot the breeze. Why not?
Oh, also, our girls, our youngest girls, are having a photo shoot next week
Uh-huh.
because
Fake.
they're famous. Because they're famous
They're famous.
and
It's gonna be.
famous. Gonna be great. I'm just excited to go on a road trip with you.
I know.
Give
It's gonna
those
be
cats
fun.
the iPad in the back, and we can
Mhm.
listen to 90s music, drink our coffee, get a
Mhm.
DC. Oh, let's do both.
Yeah.
A coffee and a
A
DC.
home coffee, and we'll get a DC drive-through on the way.
Oh, please, yeah. Mickey
Yeah.
D's because they've got
Oh yeah.
the
Nowhere else.
special stuff.
That was one thing I really missed on my trip was like a legit DC.
Hmm.
Theirs were like just didn't taste quite right.
Yeah. Well, I think other countries have standards for which they hold companies for their citizens to ingest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's like that's one thing that sticks with me about being in Scotland is like everything tasted just a little bit different because it just had like that many fewer chemicals.
Yeah, it just wasn't like an artificial, like it wasn't injected with plastic.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Less
Yeah.
arsenic, more. I mean, still not great for you, but like,
Interesting though. But
yeah.
like uh, they would care enough to have rules about what kind of
Yeah.
things go into your food. Huh.
That's so weird because what we should be concerned about is financial gain.
But yeah.
So it makes more sense to think about corporations' money and less sense to think about our citizens' rotting corpse.
Yeah. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
That so weird. And like these countries, let's not even get started with the healthcare system.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, it's good to end on a rant. Leave the viewers hanging. What is the next outrageous thing they're gonna say?
What are they gonna bitch about next? You have to tune in and see.
You have to tune in.
Also, I would love if you have any
Yeah.
tips or tricks
Mhm.
for
Mhm.
traveling both internationally and just across the country
Yeah.
with small children.
Yes.
If there's something that we have not discovered yet that would be super helpful, please,
Hmm.
please send it to us
Yeah.
because I've only done it a couple of times. It's an undertaking.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me edit this now so that we can get it out in time for people to save us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna learn how to edit because I don't want you to have to do it all. So I'm gonna do it. You have to send me the thing that you use to do it, and I'm gonna fucking learn.
Just iMovie.
Oh,
Not fancy.
iMovie.
It's
Okay,
just an iMovie.
an iMovie.
No, you use iMovie?
Oh, you
I
did.
sure do.
She knows the owner. Helen.
Oh, you do?
It's not me. Uh, oh my god. Okay, well, this was.
Oh, I don't want to leave you.
We're
We'll go
gonna
do our.
hang out on Monday.
Yeah, send me deets, babe.
Yeah, I will. I was just remembering today. I was like, wait, when do we do that? Oh, a few days.
Oh, Monday.
Oh, Monday. All right, we'll coordinate.
Sick. Sick, bro. Thanks for coming back to the country.
You're welcome. It was all free.
Maybe a little.
No, it was all free.
Maybe a little. Maybe a little.
All right. If you like us, find us on the socials. Just don't F them up pod. Follow us, rate us, do the things. Come on, people. Help us out.
Lift up your eyebrows so you can see it.
Do the things.
Everybody just like us, follow us.
Facebook,
Share
Instagram.
share us. You could
Share.
like share one of our episodes with a friend who shares it with a friend who shares it with a friend, and they're like, oh my gosh, look at this resource. And their friend is like, oh my gosh, I needed this resource. And they're like, I'm gonna go tell another friend. And then
Yeah,
I've had too much coffee.
especially today. Look at all the resources we provide. If this was your first episode, I do apologize. Give us one more shot. Like, listen to one more before you.
Listen to the Love and Logic episode and then decide.
Yes, that was a fan favorite. So,
That is.
all right,
Mhm.
folks. Thank you. We love you.
Love you. Bye. Peace out.